Summer is here, which means that summer vacation is here. I usually tend to sneak in a bit of work whenever I have vacation, but this whole month of July, I've decided to pull the plug. So no YouTube, no Instagram, and no commissioned work. Just being present here now and having some vacation. I've heard that that should be healthy. The only thing that I will bring with me on vacation, of course, is my beloved sketchbook. So today I've gone here to jot down all my ideas, projects and dreams for YouTube for the fall, and also personal projects. So I thought it would be nice to go outside and catch some sun also. So let's have a look at first the personal projects. So what do we have here? The first thing is a children's book that I have been wanting to do for a long while. So now is the time for fall. I'm going to write it, I'm going to illustrate it. Yes. And this children's book will be about a little guy that maybe is myself. I will turn him or her into an animal. And then the book will be about, I remember when I was a kid, I had sometimes a tough time dealing with friends that wanted to play after school. I remember I really just wanted to be alone and play with my toys. I think that this has to do with that I am introvert, and as a kid it was hard for me to deal with being an introvert, and also as an adult really, and later on it was tough for me to deal with friends who wanted to do more when I just had to have some time alone to get some energy really. And I had a good time being alone. Also, I had a good time with my friends, but introverts get more energy of being alone. So I want this children's book to be about that dilemma as a kid. How do you deal with coping with that feeling of just wanting to have some alone time while friends are demanding some more of you? So that's the really important personal project for me. The other thing is a drawing course. So I'm just gonna write that down. Drawing course. And I have been discussing inside my head for at least a year now, trying to puzzle about how this course should be assembled. I have a lot of knowledge that I want to pass on, and it's also important for me that this course gives people something that's not out there on the market already, because there are plenty of drawing courses out there for people to buy. So now I finally have I think beautiful angle to the whole thing, and there's still a lot of work in it for me, of course, to deal with what it should contain in a specific manner. But without spilling the beans, I can tell you as much as it will be about introducing some drawing techniques. It will have to do with keeping a sketchbook, which I think is essential, and also would be a good way of learning while still having fun with drawing. And then it will be most important, I think, about engaging with your surroundings in a way that's sort of deep and connects you to the world through drawing. Okay, so that was my personal projects. I will move on to YouTube projects. What do we have here? Yeah, so the first YouTube video that I really want to make is, I'm gonna call it my approach to doodling / guide to doodling. And this idea came into being when I did the YouTube video where I drew non-stop with a big pen, ballpoint pen. So my approach to doodling. Then we have a draw along of mountain / tree scenery, and this was a video requested by Amora Morello for a long time ago. So this is one that's really been on my list for a while. So I'm gonna write draw along mountain / trees scenery. And this one hangs together with another draw along I will make, which will be a part 2 of the Tove Jansson, how to draw like Tove Jansson. a landscape scenery, because what I found out that this video is really popular, and why not make a part 2. In part 2 I want to delve more into how she actually uses the brush, like how the technique is, because I've explained a lot about composition and the way she uses black and white distribution to make the composition. But I want to make one where I really delve more into how she actually renders a tree or a landscape. So this is called, I just want to call it Tove part 2. Then we have a bunch of sketchbook tours. These are always fun to make, and also a bit easier for me as a YouTube content creator to make, because you already have the drawings. I just gotta flip through them and talk really. So sketchbook tour, we have, I want to make one called travel sketchbooks, because I have some from, I have sketchbook from Berlin, I have one from Paris, and I have one from Brazil. So there's a video there I think would be interesting for you guys to see. I have one called all my sketchbooks. So I think this will be the longest sketchbook tours ever from my video, from my channel. I think this is about 10 sketchbooks. All my sketchbooks, and they're all in the basement, so it will take some time for me to dig them up. Then we have the sketchbook that I am currently working on, which will be kind of in the same manner as Wreck My Journal sketchbook, because I've been drawing in this. It's actually a furniture catalog, and you might think, why on earth would you want to draw in a book like that where you can hardly see the drawings? Well, I think that you can actually, and I think that this way of drawing in it frees me in terms of, yeah, I don't have any pressure of drawing something beautiful. And then the fun thing is that I think that the drawings turn out quite beautiful and quite fantastic, because I don't have that pressure. So I'm gonna call it sketchbook messy sketchbook, or furniture catalog. I don't know, do you have any ideas out there? Catalog. Then I have one last video planned also. I think this is gonna be a busy fall, but I like to have projects. I want to do a video about creativity, and how the angle is yet, I'm not sure. It might also be that I break it up in 2 parts, because I think creativity is a really interesting subject, and I want to dig into what it is that makes, how do we work with creativity, how when I'm creative, what does that mean, and how can you get into that mode of creativity. I remember also seeing a video once on YouTube actually, with a couple of experiments, where you followed a guy in a week where he did a couple of things in order to enhance his way of being creative. And those things are in my back head here. I'm gonna draw upon that. Yeah, so creativity. That was the last one, the last project. You can just see my list here. And all there is for me now is to schedule these things, look at my calendar and see when I will make each video, because I think it's usually I make a video per week, and that's about it. Before I wish you all a great summer, I just want to make you aware of some things that I have for sale on my Buymeacoffee profile, things that are perfect for a summer vacation really. So if you're the sort of person who likes to read and cares about how your bookmark looks, I have some bookmarks available on my Buymeacoffee profile, a full sheet of bookmarks actually. And once you download them, you have all the bookmarks in the world to print out for friends and family, all that kind of things. So go to Buymeacoffee and then find my profile, Illustrated and Casper. I'll also leave a link in the description here of the video. I think you have to go under extra or under bonus or something like that to find the bookmarks. Also on Buymeacoffee, I have some coloring sheets. I know that it's summer and it's sunny right now, but you will find rainy and cloudy days, and then I think it's perfect to have some coloring sheets to color in. And these are 7 pages of fun characters that I drew, inspired by the harbor a while ago. So go in and get your sheets of bookmarks and coloring sheets. And then I think I just want to say, have a fantastic summer. I'm looking forward to relax, to get some more energy, and to get some energy for fall to do all these exciting projects. So till next time, enjoy summer.